I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. How did we not win that game? Manchester United won, Fulham won. We have drawn against Fulham at Craven Cottage. And based on the first 15 minutes, guys, if you were watching the game, we had at least 3 chances. We had Cunha who hit the post. We had Cunha who was through on goal, who decided to side foot his chance, side foot the volley. And then we had Bruno who missed the penalty. 3 chances in the first 15 to 20 minutes to score, and we squandered them. The match eventually ends 1-0, and that, to me, guys, was an opportunity to win a game that, in my opinion, we should have won. We should have won this game, guys. But why didn't we win this game? Why didn't we win this game, people? You answer me. You answer me. The manager? His team selection? No Sesko? Straight away? Fluid front 3, 3 number 10s, just like in the last game. No striker, no main striker. Sesko and Xerxes on the bench. First of all, the team selection wasn't good. Every single Man United fan, we can all agree that we want to see Sesko. I think the front 3, the fluid 10, and I've said this in my tactical analysis videos, it works in part. It works because the 310s are good on the ball. They're good midfielders. They can drop into midfield and overcrowd the midfield area, play interchanging football, do an overload in the middle of the park, and so we might have more space on the wings, right? That's the positives of the 310s, interchanging, playing the way that they play. The negatives are we don't have a striker. We don't have somebody clinical. We don't have someone who can put the ball in the back of the net. We bought Cunha and Mbeumo, right? Because they are goal-scoring 10s. They're not firing right now. They're not firing right now. So yes, the players have a part to play. The players didn't put the ball in the back of the net. So today, for me, we didn't win the game. And it's not just the players' fault. I think both the players and the manager need to look at themselves. The players not putting the ball in the back of the net, but the manager's substitutions, people. The manager's substitutions. First and foremost, I don't care how rubbish Ahmad has been playing today. If you want to win a game, if you're trying to score a goal, you do not take off your attacking wingback in Ahmad and put on Dalot. The only defense I have for Amorim is the fact that he might be thinking that Dalot, with his right foot, is going to go on the outside and put crosses in for Sesko. Because Ahmad is an inverted wing back. He uses his left foot. He cuts in, right? So in his defense, that's the only thing I can think of the manager trying to achieve by taking off Ahmad and putting on Dalot. But you just don't do it. You don't do it. Dalot is the one who gave the ball away for Fulham's goal. It's ironic. He made that substitution. Dalot received that ball, decided to do a little spinny thing in the middle of the park, gives the ball away, then literally in 2 seconds, Fulham score. Fulham score. Bruno flipping Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, he is Marmite, isn't he? He's a footballer that some of the fan base thinks he can't do nothing wrong. They never criticize him when he does anything wrong, and they sit there and they wait for him to score a goal or get an assist, then call him the best player in the world. Ignore all his flaws, all the time he gives the ball away, and only sit there and praise him once he gets a goal and assist. That's some fans. Then you have other fans who just say he's the worst player ever and criticize him a bit too much. The truth is in the middle, people, when it comes to Bruno. He does score, he does assist, he does get us out of trouble, but his performance is not good. He's somebody that will not give you often a good 90-minute performance. He will not play well over the 90 minutes, but he might score a goal or get an assist. And therefore, you forget his terrible performance. Today, if he scored that penalty today and we won 2-1, people would have ignored his performance today. But today, he didn't score. Today, he didn't get an assist. He couldn't get himself out of jail by coming up with a stat. He couldn't stat pad today. So today, we were just forced to look at his performance. And guess what? It was a typical Bruno performance. Shit. He was terrible today. Absolutely shocking today. He played like this many games last season, but he got away with it. He was voted our player of the year last season, ahead of Lenny Euro, ahead of Ahmad. And he was shocking last season. He started this season the same way. And I bet at the end of the season, all you fans are going to vote for him as the player of the season. He's our best player. You guys don't like to watch the games. He was the reason why we lost against Tottenham. He gave the ball away for Tottenham's goal. He couldn't convert the penalty. He said that he was rattled by the referee brushing past him. Our captain, who's supposed to be mentally strong and leading us into battle, was rattled by a referee brushing past him before he took his penalty. Are you crazy? So, yes, the manager has to take some blame today. We didn't lose the game, which is, I guess, the only positive I can find. We didn't lose. But the manager's system, I'm still not convinced a two-man midfield works in the Premier League. We are yet to be convinced that his system works in this league. We've seen it work in the Portuguese league, but we still haven't seen the benefits of it. He hasn't improved anybody. Mbeumo and Cunha look worse playing under this manager. They do. People can talk about the midfield and how we need midfielders. Yes, we do need midfielders. The question I have to ask you guys is this. Is that an excuse? If we get Baleba and Adam Wharton, what are you expecting? The problem is every time we get something that we want, we expect things to increase by 100% and they don't. We got a whole new front line. We're only slightly better. So if we get those two midfielders, Wharton and Baleba, how much improvement do you think with this manager and this system and the way this manager plays? Are we going to see a Brighton, a Baleba and an Adam Wharton? Are we going to see them come into the club and get worse, just like Cunha and Mbeumo look like they're getting worse? Who has improved under this manager? Who looks like a better player than they did 2 years ago, a year ago, or 3 years ago under this manager? Listen, guys, I think the players have a part to play. The intensity wasn't there. Fulham were decent. Fulham gave us a good game. And you could argue that we, based on the first 15 minutes, should have been clear. But the manager, his in-game management and his substitutions did not help. He also has a part to play in this draw. We should have won this game. Man United are the only club in Europe to not win or not score in the first half in 30 games. We haven't scored, I think, in the first half in the Premier League in the last 29 games. 29 games we have not scored in the first half. That's the worst stat in Europe. In Europe, that is the worst stat. This is not good, guys. And things need to change very quickly. Very quickly. It's not all doom and gloom. It's not all doom and gloom, guys. But I don't know, man. I don't know. We should have taken 100 million for Bruno. We should have taken the 100 million for Bruno. Like, share, and subscribe, people. I'm out.